What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Zamazenta for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So we move over to the left side, we draw an angled line going up and then out. Let's go over to the right side and do the same thing. Going up and out towards the right. Let's go back to the inside, we're going to draw two angled lines coming down and in towards the top of the nose. And we'll close off the top with a curve. On the left we'll go up and then down. Now on the outside of the eye, we're going to angle down and in with a short line. And we'll curve down and then back up towards the inside of the eye. Going down and then bending that back up. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's thicken up the outside of the eye. Stepping in, draw that same angled line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. We'll fill that outer area in black. Now I took the iris and pupil underneath the eyelid. So on the left side, we're going to draw a half oval. Coming down, then back up. And do the same thing on the right side. And then in the center of the iris at the very top, we'll draw a small black dot. Let's move back down and draw on the bottom of the nose. Starting on the left, we'll curve down and then in towards the center, curve out and up on the right. Now from the bottom of the nose, we're going to angle down and out toward the left and right side. Then we're going to curve around the edge of the mouth. Starting on the left, curve out and then go up. The same thing on the right side. Now let's draw on the bottom of the mouth. Starting back on the left, we draw a half circle, coming down and then up. Let's fill the bottom of the mouth in black. Now from the top of the mouth, we're going to step back down, we're going to curve out and then up just underneath the eye on both sides. Then we'll angle down and out towards the side with a straight line. And then we're going to curve around the eye. Starting on the left, go out and then up. And then we'll pull that down and in towards the bottom corner of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out and then up. Come down and then in. Let's go back to the top corners of the nose. We're going to angle up and out on either side. And we're going to curve out and then down. Let's go back up to the top. I'm going to curve down in between to right about there. And we'll angle up and in underneath the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving down and in. Then we'll angle up underneath the eye. Let's fill that bottom area in black. Now we're going to move up and draw on the ears, but the ear on the left is cut in half. So from this point, we're going to step up, curve out, and then up to right about there. Let's go to the right side, just up above this point. We're going to go all the way up, going out, and then up. Now going back to the left, we're going to add an oval. Curving down and in, round this out, and then go back out. And then from the inside of the oval, I'm going to curve down and in with a short line. Let's go to the top of the ear on the right side. I'm going to taper this ear so it gets wider, going down. We're just going to line this up to the same height we have on the left. Now from the inside of the ears, we're going to draw two curves that go up and then in towards the center point. Let's start on the left side. Curve up and then in. I'm going to curve back out and down on the right. Let's add a scar that starts on the top of the right eye and goes over towards the left. Starting from the top, the inside of the eye, we're going to angle up and cross. And then we'll taper this so the spacing gets wider as you come back towards the right eye. Now from the bottom, we're going to curve up and then in. Draw a straight angled line going back towards the right eye. Let's fill that inside area in black. Now I'm going to add a detail in the center of the forehead going in behind that scar. So we'll go up to the top in the middle, start with a point. From here we're going to curve out and then down just up above that scar line. Let's go back up to the top, we'll curve out towards the right and then down. And we'll connect the left and right side with a straight angled line. Now let's go to the bottom, just up above the nose in the center. We're going to start with a point, curve out and up towards the left, again just below that scar line. Go up on the right side. And then again we're going to connect the left and right side with an angled line. Let's draw the inside of the ear. In between the outside and inside of the ear, we're going to draw a short angled line going across. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now from the outside to inside, we're going to connect it to a point. I'm just going to trace the ear going all the way up to the top and then back down on the right. We'll fill the inside in black. Now I'm going to do the same thing over on the right, but this is going to get cut off along this line. So we'll go up, go to the inside, and we'll fill that in black. Now we're going to move out and draw that large armored mane. From the side of the ear, let's start with a straight line going out on both sides. And then from here we're going to curve out and up. Now from the top, I'm just going to curve this out and bend that back in. Do the same thing on the right side to the same height. Let's add another point, curving out and up. And again, we'll pull this down and in. Let's add another point, but we're going to angle this down and out. So starting on the left, down and out. And then we'll pull that back in. Again, just tapering this so it gets wider as we come back in. Now from the inside, we're going to curve down and in towards the center, leaving a gap. So let's start on the left. Come down, and into right about there. Go to the right, and we'll do the same thing. Coming down, and bending that in. And then from the inside, we're going to go up to a center point like an upside down V. Let's draw the inside of the mane. Starting from the tip, we're going to taper this, coming down, and then in. And the same thing on the right side. And we'll come in with a straight line toward the side of the head. From the inside, we're going to angle back down and out. And we're going to follow that same curve, going down and then into right about there. Do the same thing on the right, going down and then in. And then again, from the inside, we're going to come up to a center point, just underneath the nose. Let's add 2 points along the outside. From the tip, we'll step down, curve out, and then up. Line this up on the right. Do the same thing. Now we're going to pull this down and then in on top of the bottom line. Now we're going to draw another curve coming down and in towards the center. So from the left side, we're going to step out. Just trace that same curve going down and right in toward the center. Go up and out towards the right side. We're going to do that again, but we're going to start from the same point. Starting up here on the left, just going to come down towards the middle, and in, and taper that back up towards the right. Now we're going to do that one more time, but we're not going to go as low in the center. So start back on the left, leave a small trim along the bottom, and we'll go back up and out towards the right side. Let's fill that bottom area in black. Now we're going to add a spike along the bottom of the body. Starting over on the left, curve down, then in towards the middle, curve out, and up on the right. Let's go back to the top on the left. We're going to curve out, and then down towards the base of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, and then down towards the same height. And we'll draw that 3-pointed cuff around the ankle. Let's start back on the left. We're going to angle up and out. Same thing on the right to the same height. And then we'll angle back out and down towards the bottom. And then from the sides, we're going to draw 2 short lines going up and out. And then we'll round out the cuff. Starting back on the left, come down and just pull that in. And from the inside, we'll come down and then out. Let's connect the bottom of the cuff with a curve, going up and then down. Now we're going to tuck the feet in underneath the cuff. From these 2 points, we're going to curve out and then down on either side. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve, going down and then up. Let's draw the outside of the leg. From the top, we're going to step out. Start by curving out, and then bending that in, and then we'll come straight down in behind the cuff. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping out, curve out, and then in, and then we'll come straight down. Let's add a trim along the outside of the leg. Starting on the left, curve up, and then in, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. We'll also add another detail on the front of the leg. From this point, we're going to step down, go up, and then bend that out. And then we're going to taper that back down in behind the cuff. Do the same thing on the right. Stepping down, go up and out, and then we'll taper that back down. Now we're going to see the hind legs along the inside. So from the inside of the leg, we're going to step down, curve out, and then down. And then come down and then out towards the inside of the leg. Let's step up and draw that same curve. I'm also going to add a small detail on the shoulders. Starting from the top, curve down and in, and then taper that back out. Let's go all the way up to the top and draw on the mane. From the tip, we're going to step down on the left side, curve out, and back in, draw a short line coming back down. I'm going to go over the top, going up and then down. We're going to work our way over towards the right side of the body. Let's start back up here. We're going to taper this back across, come out towards the right and then down. I'm just going to bend this back up towards the right side. Let's taper that back in. We're going to come down and then out, and then we're going to pull this down and in behind that spike, and then up in behind the mane. And we'll see a little bit of the back over on the left side. So we're going to start down here, curve up, and pull that in, and that's pretty much it. There's Zamazenta from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.